What are the leadership practices that make a difference in increasing middle-level student achievement? As middle schools have evolved and changed, the ways principals lead and organize their schools has also changed in order to maximize student achievement. Developed specifically for middle school principals, this program is an invaluable guide to the latest reforms and leadership strategies which contribute to a successful modern-day middle school. The program starts with an acclaimed roundtable of middle-level experts from the National Forum, long recognized as the premier alliance of educators and professional organizations dedicated to improving education in the middle grades. This 6-member National Forum panel discusses an array of controversial topics, including: do interdisciplinary teams work? How should students be grouped? And what are the essential support structures required for great middle-level leadership?
High-performing middle schools generally have high-performing interdisciplinary teaching teams, and there is a clear correlation between those two. We find, however, that there is tremendous difference between simply organizing interdisciplinary teaching teams and making the very most of those teaching team arrangements.
Also included is a thought-provoking presentation by Stephanie Hirsch, Executive Director of the National Staff Development Council, also known as Learning Forward. Dr. Hirsch provides users with an in-depth look at establishing a vision statement and why the vision statement is the important first step in any school improvement initiative.
A lot of people think that the correct order of change is that we need to first change teachers' motivation and beliefs before we can get them to attempt to change practice. And indeed, what Guskey's research showed and others before him was that the accurate order of change is that we work on changing teacher practice, which is why we give them small bits of things to try in the classroom. Then the next thing we do is we collect information regarding student results, the impact of that practice on the students, because remember, teachers are motivated to participate in professional development because they expect something to happen with their students. And then thirdly, if something does happen for their students, then their attitudes and beliefs change because now they recognize what I've learned is important for my students.
The second section of the program features 4 exciting middle school case studies. Each story spotlights a middle school that was awarded the acclaimed Schools to Watch designation.
There's something about middle school level that's exciting, and you have to have a lot of enthusiasm. But when I walked into the school, it was low performing academically. We had scores in the 30th percentile, 19th percentile in certain student groups. And I began that year with a drive-by shooting in which 3 of my 8th graders were incarcerated for capital murder. So I was plagued with societal ills of gang war. Blue bandanas on one side of the playground, red on the other.
Each middle school principal featured shares his or her insight into leadership practices that made a real difference in their schools. Discover how these school leaders integrated essential elements into their day-to-day activities to achieve incredible school improvement results.